everyone, this is Michael representing Toomedtoo. We've got your fix. Today I am going to be doing an unboxing of sorts of the new Star Wars Encyclopedia that just came out. It is the Encyclopedia of Starfighters and Other Vehicles. So, I know I did an unboxing of a bunch of books that I got for my birthday, but many of those are more of reading books, so those got put to the side. I still have a few other ones that I would like to do for you, depending on what happens time-wise with my schooling and with Solo coming out. That will obviously take precedence over older books. So here we are. It's the Star Wars Encyclopedia of Starfighters and Other Vehicles. Alright everyone, this is going to be a little bit more of a look into the book. Star Wars Encyclopedia of Starfighters and Other Vehicles. I know there have been other vehicle books, some of which I own. This usually will include all of those, sometimes just might not have as much detail. This book has the vehicles split up based on where they usually appear, either on land, in the air, in water, or in space. This would be a very long video if I did all of them at once, so I believe I'm going to break it up for you. So after the table of contents, we see this picture of the Millennium Falcon and the Death Star. I am guessing that it is from Episode 5, From Mighty Battle Stations. To the fastest hunk of junk around the galaxy is filled with vehicles of every shape and size. There are speeds for traveling in style, starfighters for completing critical missions, fighters for smuggling cargo, and many other types of vehicles besides. Galactic governments, rebel groups, and illegal gangs could not exist without vehicles to travel between, above, and across worlds. This is going to be air. And we have a picture of the Wookiees. This is from, I believe, Attack of the Clones. Then again, it could just be concept art for many different things. If I get enough people asking me either on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, on here, on YouTube, I may even break it down even more and get a little more detailed. I think I'll do air, land, and water as one, and then a second one will be everything that's in space. And then I may break them down even more into each individual categories so you can learn a little bit more about each one. So starting us off, we have Zam's Airspeeder. It's a Coro 2 Airspeeder. Then you have Jedi Turbo Speeder. It's a Praxis MK-1 Turbo Speeder. We have a Comfort Ride Passenger Air Speeder. It's a Coruscant Air Taxi. A Speeder Bus. It's an air transport. Coruscant Fire Suppression Ship. It's an emergency fire speeder. So basically it looks like they're giving us a little bit of everything, because we also have the Coruscant Police Speeder. It's a law enforcement air speeder. And here we have the T-16 Skyhopper. It's a personal repulsor lift airspeeder. Then we have the STAP, Single Troop Aerial Platform. An HMP Droid Gunship. It's a heavy missile platform. And then we have the LAT, Low Altitude Assault Transport. Next we have the Peter O'Peter MSP-80 Hoover Pod. A Wookiee catamaran. That's what I believe we saw in the picture previously. It is an aviator jet catamaran. Snow Speeder. It's a Rebel airspeeder. Cloud Car. Cloud City patrol vehicle. When I first started playing with Star Wars toys, this is one of the first vehicles. I did not have it. My cousin had it. So this is one of the first things I ever remember playing with as a Star Wars toy. We have a TIE Striker. It's a TIE SK atmospheric fighter. A TIE Reaper. It's a twin ion engine Reaper. And now we have land. Anakin's Pod Racer. Bonita Eve Classic winner. We have Sabula's Pod Racer. It's a championship. Maul's Speeder Bike. Flint Knot Speeder. Oh, and I'm sorry, Maul's Speeder Bike is a speeder for a Sith. And the Flint Knot Speeder is Dooku Speeder. Barrack Speeder. It's a Bike Advanced Recon Command Speeder. And that is a Freako Bike, a CK6 Swoop Bike. We then go to the Undercar class Jump Speeder. It's a Jedi Speeder Bike. Although that doesn't look like a Jedi to me. That looks like Sabine, but they obviously know better than I do. Or do they? Hint, hint, hint. Group, if you see this, I'd like to get on. Not Sabine. Mandalorian Speeder. It's a Boltar class Swoop. I believe that's Sabine's mother. Sharkhawk Speeder. It's a civilian stalwart. Night Sister Speeder. It's a mystery craft. 74Z Speeder Bike. It's a scout speeder. Doesn't do much good if I have my hand in the way. Jobeen T85 Speeder. It's a limited edition bike. Ray's Speeder. It's a desert transport. Land Speeders. Personal repulsor craft. Land Speeder. Personal repulsor craft. A Gon Speeder. Royal Guard vehicle. Clone Swamp Speeder. Infantry Support Platform Speeder. Mandalorian Police Speeder. It's a Burke Alar class speeder. And this is one of the other toys I remember first playing with. It's Luke's Land Speeder. It's an X-34 Land Speeder. There may be another toy or two I remember. Chances are we're going to see it in here. And I will let you know what those are. And so far, if you can figure out that those were the first two toys I remember playing with, we're wondering if you can, or I'm wondering if you can guess what year it would have been. Okay. Canto Bight Police Speeder. It's a jet stick patrol craft. And then a ski speeder, a V4XD. MTT multi-troop transport, a AT battle tank, armored assault tank, a defiler tank. It's a defilator deployment tank, DDT. A super tank, a powerful prototype, stun tank, mobile ion cannon, pirate tank, PLO-5 speeder tank, Umbarian hover tank, advanced assault vehicle, Imperial troop transport, ground assault vehicle. My voice just cracked there, but pretend I've gone through puberty already. Alright, and then we have the Katana. It's the Jabba the Hutt sail barge. Just in this past few days, the sail barge, which HasLab kind of did, we'll call it a Kickstarter, even though it's really not. They needed $5,000 before they would make the barge. It's up to almost $10,000 now. It was $499. I'm not sure after the whole Kickstarter, if you will, is completed, if that's all they're going to make for it, or if they're going to make more afterwards. I'm not really sure. I don't really know if anyone has, because I've looked into it and haven't heard any information. But if it hasn't, or if they're not going to, that could be a really good investment that those people made. Okay, I digress. The Desert Skiff, a Bantha II cargo skiff. I tell you to yell at me and get my hand out of the way, but that wouldn't work very well. A spider droid, an OG-9 homing spider droid. Then we have the dwarf spider droid, a DS-D1 dwarf spider droid. SPHAT, a self-propelled heavy artillery turbo blaster. ATTE, all-terrain tactical enforcer. Not really sure what this is from without reading too much into it. Looks like something from Attack of the Clones, but not everyone can be expected to know all however many hundred vehicles they have on here. An ATOT, all-terrain open transport. An ATRT, all-terrain recon transport. An ATDP, all-terrain defense pod. An ATST, all-terrain scout transport. Going through this book, bringing back a lot of memories of the first time I remember seeing a vehicle. Or ATAT, all-terrain armored transport. ATACT, all-terrain armored cargo transport. ATM6, all-terrain mega caliber 6. That thing looks like a beast. Then we have the Dungan Battle Wagon, the Hailfire Droid. It's an IG-227 Hailfire class droid tank. Then we have a Corporate Alliance tank droid, an NRN-99 Persuader class droid enforcer, a Wheelbike TSM EU-6 personal wheel bike. Clone Turbo Tank, HAVW A6 Juggernaut. Imperial Assault Tank, TX-225 Occupier Tank. Then we have a Sandcrawler, a mobile Jawa Fortress. We've now gone on to water. We have a Gondola Speeder. It's a bespoke speeder. A Naboo Water Speeder. Lake Country Pleasure Craft. Hutt Swamp Speeder. Pangita Class Speeder. Tribubble Bong. A Gungan Bongo Submarine. I like Jar Jar Binks. He's some comic relief. Camino Submarine. An aquatic transport. OMS. Devilfish Sub. one-man submersible devilfish. Quarren UTS Pike, underwater turbo sled pike. Trident-class assault ship, drill assault craft. Okay, we're up to space now. We're going to take a little break, and we'll come back with a part 2 for you.